Four aces.
The 12 hands in Roja, nobody's that lucky.
It's not luck. It's called skill.
Take it easy, boys.
Thought about just ring your strolling down.
Is that a threat?
Welcome to Ace's Corner. Enjoy the show.
It'll help.
What's up? What's up? This is Get Your Angle Sports, and we are here with Professor and Ace, and we are in the corner. We're about to hear what they thought of the UFC in International Week, and we're gonna see what's going on with Derek Lewis over in Nashville, Music City. They're about to have their own fight night. That's going to be interesting, pretty exciting. Plus the return of Wonder Boy and Calvin Kattar too. He's on this card. Is there anything in the last fight, Professor? The last event that you liked, Professor, that you stuck out to you?
Oh, the last event was the pay-per-view. That was a good pay-per-view.
That was International Week, right?
International
Two
Fight
weeks
Week.
ago, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks. They had the week off yesterday for 4th of July.
Exactly. Yeah. What did you think about it? Was it up to your expectations? Did you anything change your mind about it, or did it pretty much go the way that you planned?
I guess the only one that didn't go as planned is I thought Joshua Van was gonna.
Yeah, as I recall, you got Jacoby Smith, you got Santa Claus. You don't think you were a little bit wrong on Santa Claus?
That one was a tough one. That was even odds, I think.
Was that a tough one? Did you see that one, Ace?
No, I didn't watch the whole card on that one.
Well, Santa Claus
think I was
got
in
choked out in 55 seconds.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's like not even showing up. And he's from Sacramento. He's from Team Alpha Male.
Well, they've been known to underperform. They're good gym people.
Oof. But 55 seconds, I mean, he's pretty much a journeyman anyways. So just to be there is pretty darn cool. I mean,
You know why?
props.
When you're in Sacramento, you feel like you're choking.
Ooh. I didn't say that.
Oh.
But yeah, okay, all right. We could go there. And then what did you think about Joshua Van, Ace? Is he the next champ?
I don't know. He reminds me of like a young Cody Garbrandt.
Ooh, speaking of alpha male.
They're really small, like compact fighters, but great boxing, great counter strikers, and they're really fast with their hands. Like I watched this fight, the one he fought 3 weeks ago. I mean, he took this fight on short notice, what you're supposed to do when you get an opportunity. And man, I mean, he looks just like he did like a couple weeks ago. But I thought Brandon Royval, I think he's overrated anyways. He's a good fighter, but he doesn't do anything great. He's like a volume striker.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have some power, but I don't know, man. I think that division's kind of light. So if they need somebody there to come and take it, and yeah, he went there, he took it to him, he won. I mean, I wish that was a 5-round fight, man, because it was one of the best fights I've seen this year by far, but even maybe last year. Last year wasn't a great year for like banger fights, and all was pretty awesome. That's a fight you could go back and rewatch or watch it with a casual that's a fight you watch with a casual person or like your wife and kids, and you know,
be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the lighter weight people, it's tough to watch and it's boring. But this one, I felt like they had power, like there was something behind it, you know?
Yeah.
What did you think?
And hats off to Royval, you know, because he didn't have to take that fight, and everyone knows that Joshua Van's dangerous. So, I mean, he put his spot on the line and got it taken from him, you know. And he fought a good fight too. It wasn't like he got KO'd or he got by some fluke fight. That kid took it to him, and he earned it. He earned that fight, man.
Absolutely, heck of a fight. We predicted that was going to be fight of the night. I mean, right on paper, even looking at the main event, we kind of felt that one to be the strongest, equal intensity fight of the night. What'd you think, Professor?
It was a good fight. It was they were just going back and forth. There wasn't really that much wrestling. It was just striking, and then it was close up until the
Yep.
Had it 1-1, and then just that third round,
Bam.
Van kind of took over towards the end of it. But he takes a lot of damage, dude.
Yeah.
He takes too much damage. I think Pantoja is just gonna wrestle him.
Yeah, Pantoja. Yeah, he did take a lot of hits from Royval, and like Cody. Cody, he takes hits, and obviously once your chin's gone, it's gone. But yeah, I think Pantoja's too much of a complete fighter. The one thing about Van is that he's strictly boxing. You know what I mean? And like somebody with a good game plan, like they're gonna leg kick the shit out of him to take out that front leg. Or like Pantoja, he's not even gonna do that. He's just gonna take you to the ground and submit you. You know what I mean? And work him there.
Yeah. No, it was almost the very end. It kind of looked like Royval was like, let's go right here, right in the middle of the ring kind of thing. And then Van just got him with like I think a stiff right or something like that. And just laid him out. It was brutal, but super exciting. And I think that's what switched the fight to Van. Because I think it could have went either way before that.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad. Like if I was Dana White, everyone loved that fight, right? Like make that a fight night, put it on freaking ESPN, make that the main event, a 5-round fight. Because
absolutely,
Royval taking that fight short notice, he put it on a wrist. Like okay, reward him, give him a rematch. It wasn't like a blowout either way. It was a hell of a fight. Run it back 5 rounds, and because if I was fighting the 12th fighter and he took my spot to go automatically to number 1 contender, I'd be pissed.
Absolutely.
So run it back 5 rounds. Everyone's gonna want to see that crap, and then do a 5-rounder, and then if he wins, then he earned a title shot. To me.
Professor.
I think they're just gonna give it to Van because even after the fight, they had Van and Pantoja meet each other in the octagon.
Yeah,
I know. It's too early to me. You're gonna if he fights Pantoja. Pantoja's the heavy favorite. He's probably going to whoop his ass easily. Then you kind of wasted all that momentum. You know what I mean? To me, I don't know.
To be honest, go ahead.
What they before they gave him the title fight, they gave him like you said, maybe not against Royval, but maybe against like Moreno, like a 5-round fight.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Who knows if he can go the distance, right? I mean, this would be his first 5-round fight and for the championship. Why waste him too if he's going to get beat by Pantoja? But go ahead.
I'm saying, get a couple more main events out of because if he loses to Pantoja, no one's going to give a shit. He's going to drop back to like 7 to 10 range. You know what I mean? Right now, if I'm Dana, I don't know, or the matchmakers.
Yeah, Van is a fan favorite easily. I mean, the kid just looks tough. He seems cool and he fights like a beast. So
he's pretty calm and quiet for being a young guy. That's pretty surprising. He's pretty humble.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you beat him to Pantoja too early, I mean, you're kind of wasting it. It's not like Pereira who needs to fight. You got to get this going.
All right.
But yeah, pretty exciting. So what do you think about Porpia going against Paddy Pimblett? Is that the fight you want to see?
I'll be honest, man. Taporia, I was wrong. I doubted him a little bit because I fucking hate when somebody wants to move up to a new division and you haven't even fucking defended your belt in your division once, or let alone you defended it once. You know what I mean? So he moved up. I mean, granted, Oliveira was a 145er, so it's not like he's fighting a huge 155er. So, and Oliveira could make that weight. But I mean, hey man, he went in there, he called the shot, he fucking had that celebration the day before. And UFC, not only UFC, MMA, sports, they like KOs. They don't want these fucking Dagestani go fuckers. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest, we all want to pour someone like that, right? That's why we like Gaethje. That's why we like Max Holloway. Things too. And Sean O'Malley, right? You want that star factor. He does have it. He's not as cocky as Conor. He's like a Conor light, old Conor, not this Conor. So it's nice to see. I want him to go against Pimblett. The Pimblett's got a lot of hype and shit, and it'll be a good draw for Dana. He needs those sales, but I think he waxes Pimblett because Pimblett. One thing is going to happen is he's going to get hit, and he gets rocked a lot. And I know he Scoutchers don't get knocked out, mate. But but you're going to get knocked out eventually. Look at Dan Henderson. Look at fucking. It's going to happen, and Taporia can fucking crack. So. if it was me, I wouldn't waste Pimblett. Let that build up, right? Pimblett's a young star. I let him go against Gaethje. You know, if he's a veteran, he's been there for you. He's a clutch guy. He sells tickets.
Ooh.
That's a good fight. And if I think Taporia win. I don't. That would be a good fight. But you know, if Gaethje wins, he might retire. You know what I mean? And he's a good vet. And then
Sure.
Pimblett's young. You know, why waste that? Like we're talking about with Van, not as much because Pimblett's still relevant. But Pimblett barely cracked the top 5, so let him cook some more. I think.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you should give him Armin because I think sell wise, the Patty one probably sells more pay per views just because they both don't like each other. They both talk smack, but beats Pimblett, and then the Gaethje one.
Nobody wants to see him fight Armin though, dude.
But that's a tougher fight for him though.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin his title reign right now. He just got it. Like, you know what I mean? Let Armin fight fucking Patty. There you go. Gaethje fight fucking Taporia. Gaethje's more deserving of it, right? You know he's gonna show up. He's a fan favorite. I don't think it'll do as well as Pimblett, but Pimblett just, like I said, he just cracked the top 5. And nobody wants to fucking Dana does not want another fucking wrestler champion, dude, who no one gives a fuck about. He finally has a star right now, who's like kind of building and ascending. Like, well, I don't think he wants that either. I think the last thing he wants is another fucking Dagestani fucking Daniel Cormier protege winning champion.
Yeah, but coming off that knockout, you can't get a title fight off a knockout.
Huh?
Gaethje's coming off that Max Holloway knockout.
Yeah.
Oh, getting knocked out.
But
Okay.
But this isn't like, yeah, but it's MMA and it's Gaethje. You know what I mean? That was a BMF championship belt. It wasn't like he lost in his division. I don't know. I mean, it was 155, but I don't know. Dana usually tries to take care of his guys. You know what I mean? And he didn't look happy at all that they let Pimblett in the ring.
No, and that push was
No,
weak.
I don't think he wanted Pimblett.
No, not yet. It's too early.
Yeah.
But if you're Pimblett, you want to get in there, right? You want to get that money.
You take advantage of it.
Oh, heck yeah. Because I think didn't he say someone else's name before he said Pimblett?
How about Connor?
Yeah, he said something.
I love to see Taporia and Connor right now.
Ooh, no, that'd never happen.
Connor wouldn't make 155.
Connor he just wouldn't fight him. They're on different levels, man.
He would go for a belt like that, take that kid shine. I think he would. That's the only thing to do something like that, or maybe go back to fight Nate, something like that. I think there's very few fights that will get him out, but that kid is like stealing his shine and kind of his style.
Oh yeah,
I think his ego would get him in.
Did you hear about this UFC fight at the White House? It's going to happen next year.
That's what they say. That John Jones might come back. Connor might come back.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be the big one, but Connor said he's going to fight. And did you know that Connor is running for president of Ireland?
Yeah, he's been doing that, though.
Yeah, but that should be done by the time they fight. So that would be pretty crazy. Could you imagine that?
You win and the Secret Service kills you after?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Andrew Tate wants to fight it there. He'll never fight there.
Fuck Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that would be. I don't know. You got to make it something crazy, you know? Maybe. Do you think Khabib comes back? You got to have an American winning.
They said Khabib versus Taporia.
What they should do is they should do all Americans versus like all the rest of the world.
They could call it World War III.
That's bomb right there. I'm gonna clip that. That's for sure.
That's what they got to do. Is put like Americans versus like maybe a couple British people,
and the Dagestanis and the Russians and the fucking China,
the Brazilians.
Yeah, well, I'd put my money on the Dagestanis right now. Yeah, those guys.
Well, like the main event, you have to have an American champ, right?
But who are you gonna have?
John Jones.
Maybe John Jones.
Even if he's not the champ, he could fight Pereira. He could fight fucking Aspinall finally. Dude, John Jones has a year to train at heavyweight, and he fights Aspinall and wins at the White House and retires.
Dang. He's such a controversial person too. That's kind of crazy.
But see, the thing with John, he might not make it to the fight, dude.
Yeah, that's almost guaranteed.
He might get arrested and not pass the fucking background check to be in the White House.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna find his coke in the weight room.
Oh my gosh. He'll be doing coke with
Him and Connor are gonna get in a fight in the back because they stole each other's coke.
oh my
him
gosh.
and Bill Clinton are gonna go through the tunnels to get BJ's.
Yeah. He's chilling with Clinton and Hunter Biden. Yeah, no, but they got to do something crazy. But you know what friggin' Dana's trying to do is he's trying to combine his stupid slap with the UFC thing. No one wants slap at the freaking White House, you know?
No one wants to do that in general. I mean, the ratings are okay, but yeah, no one gives a shit about.
Are the ratings okay?
Yeah, they do okay for what they're doing. Not for like UFC, but for what they're doing.
It seems terrible to me, you know? Just allowing someone to get hit just doesn't make sense.
So does hooking up with fat chicks, but hey, somebody does.
That's true. Good point. Yeah. But let's go into this next UFC, and the card is stacked. You know what I mean? Yeah, this next card is stacked.
The Nashville one?
The Nashville. We're going to Nashville. We're going to take our honky tonk down to Tennessee, and we're going to try to get some wins here. So I need your guys' best bets, if you can give those to me, because I got a betting problem. And
it's not a problem if you're winning, sir.
There we go. You got to make it into something good. I like this first fight. It's Fatima Klein versus Melissa Martinez. And when you look at the two fighters, you look at the silhouette, and whew, you know what I mean?
Martinez.
Mm-hmm. You can have Fatima.
Melissa is where it's at, brother. 5'2".
Fight night. Let's fight. Give her the bonus right now. She didn't even have to show up.
Look at that silhouette, man.
Only problem is usually with the chick fights, you got to pick the one that looks like a dude.
Yes,
well, see, you're wrong, because last fight we did that. Both of the pretty chicks won. Actually,
that was true, but that's just a broken clock's right twice a day.
Look,
I gotta go with my Fatima Klein.
Yeah.
Oh, minus 1,200. Jesus.
I'm taking the plus 700 with the silhouette. You can go with Fat. Her name is literally Fat. You know. 5'6". She's nothing, but she's not fat. She can't be fat at 5'6".
This has got something that's fat.
Yeah, no way. But yeah, those odds are crazy. Melissa must just be like a ring girl that they pulled into the fight. That's weird. Those odds are crazy. So next we got Mitch Richmond versus Mike Davis.
Richmond, the basketball player?
The basketball game, basically. So Mitch Richmond versus Mike Davis. Who are you taking? Do you know anything about these two, Ace?
Not at all, man.
I think I've seen Mike Davis fight like once or twice, but I can't really say I know much about him. I have no idea who this Mitch Ramirez guy is.
Yeah. Mitch Ramirez 8-2 and Mike Davis at 11-3. It looks like Mike Davis is a heavy favorite at minus 1,100. It's like, what are they just picking up these guys from the sidelines? So pick somebody. Obviously, Mike Davis, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. That's a huge favorite.
Yeah, but let me know if this is, because I'm gonna put this on your on the bet. So let me know what's your real.
Don't put
real
it unless
bet.
he's telling you he likes it.
No. You gotta tell me this is your real thing. I'm putting money on it. I'm not gonna, no bull crap. We're picking every fight, but we're not putting it on the bet. So Kennedy Neschukka, 14-5, versus Walter Walker, 13-1.
That's Johnny Walker's younger brother.
So he's half
Really?
retarded too.
Yeah.
He is half retarded, yeah. All he does is be big and just lays on you for 3 rounds if possible.
So
Wow.
That's all he does.
Back to that Mitch Ramirez fight, right?
Okay.
He has his record is what
8-2.
8-2-0, right?
Okay.
So 8-2. 5 of his wins are by knockouts. 2 by
Whoa.
submission, So that's out of the 7 out of his 8 fights, they're all by finish, man. So that's not a bad underdog if you're gonna throw something light on it. 6 first round finishes, but 7 out of his 8 are finishes. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's
Is
not a
this
bad
his
guy to
debut?
take. I don't know. I'm looking
Probably.
into
It's probably his debut, right? It's
it.
got
It's
to
even
be.
better for me. You get a guy with getting his chance. He's hungry. But I
That's
don't know.
true.
I don't know if it is his debut. I like it better. But yeah, he's not worse than a guy that's just fucking going to decision and has losses or decision and KO. He's getting KO'd. You know what I mean?
Well, what about Mike Davis? What's he?
And
How's
then
he winning?
no. This isn't his debut because he lost. Ramirez lost his last fight. So this guy's coming off of a loss. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I mean, if ever he's gonna be ready, and this is it, right? Especially these lower tier guys that you can't lose a couple matches in a row.
No,
So,
no, not at all. Yeah,
not too bad.
yeah. So what do you think about Johnny Walker's little brother? Anything got to say?
I think he's probably half retarded if he's related to Johnny Walker. But so I will gladly take
Mr. Kennedy Nachuka from Nigeria. I mean, you can't go
yeah,
wrong,
I'll take
right?
the Nigerian nightmare. Yeah, the Nigerians have been pretty good prospects, so to speak. Not as good as like throw a dart at anybody from fucking Dagestani, but
Yeah.
Brazil hasn't been what it used to be. So he's already got one strike. And then he's fucking half fucking mutt because he's Walker's little brother. So
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, let's skip
236.
that fight and go back to the next fight.
Yeah.
Lauren Murphy
Southpaw.
versus Eduardo Mora. And we're gonna go with Professor Theory and pick the hot chick. So Lauren
Which
Murphy
one?
is which one?
Ooh.
Lauren Murphy's like a 40-year-old smoking single mom.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, she can't
Yeah.
strike.
Ooh.
She's a scrappy little player, but she's old and she sucks. So I'm gonna go big bet. Go on Eduardo Mora. Big.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, Lauren Murphy. Wow, she's had better days. She needs to.
No, she's looked that way since she debuted about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got a
always
lot of.
she's
So if
looked like that
anything-
on Tough.
So if anything, she fucking has aged pretty well because she looks the same for the last decade. I want to
That's
see where
true.
Eduardo Mora looks in 10 years because I guarantee you, in 10 more years, Lauren Murphy's still gonna look like she's 60.
Wow.
Yeah, Lauren Murphy probably looked like that when she was like 17.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
She's like
That's
a new
terrible.
Honda, like a 2020 Honda with like 275,000 miles on it.
Wow. They just drove.
Give me the Brazilian, lock it up, put that one on the card.
All right, there we go. So I'm putting Eduardo Mora. You agree with that, Mr. Professor? That is your theory.
Well, normally I go. So
Yeah, normally go with the ugly girl.
I usually go with the ugly girl, but Eduardo Mora is pretty good looking, man.
Yeah, and look at that six pack. She's got like
Yeah.
that looks like
Well,
Spartan.
this is her profile picture though, so they're gonna rate it. They're gonna clean it up. It's not gonna be a shitty picture.
Well, did they clean up Lauren Murphy's?
No, but she looks the same. She doesn't age after this.
Can they clean it up?
Yeah, because look at Lauren Murphy's a scrappy girl who's gonna try to get in there, do dirty boxing, and point you. And
Yeah.
this Eduardo girl, I think she's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu style fighter. So
Ooh.
if she gets in tight, that's gonna be playing into Murphy's game where she wants to get close into dirty boxing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think she wins big. And she beat. She had a win last in November, so a little while ago. Yeah, she's like 2-1 in her last 3 fights.
My bet is that this goes to decision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a decision. I'm hoping that Mora gets on top of her and humps her for like a round or two, and then Murphy's not gonna KO her. So I think she wins 2-1 rounds. Or if anyone's gonna win a decision, it's gonna be Eduardo with like a submission.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Go with the submission because there will be no knockouts. So we got Jake Matthews and Chidi Njokiano. Jakonani.
That guy's nickname. He's like a Muay Thai fighter. His nickname is Chitty Bang Bang.
Whoa.
Well, he's going against the Celtic kid, Jake Matthews.
Oh, see, that's what I like to hear. The nicknames. I don't know why these sites don't say the nicknames. That pisses me off. But
Well,
who are
Jake
you
Matthews is
taking?
basically a journeyman. I thought he was a wrestler, if it's the same guy I'm thinking of, but he's just a journeyman. He's nothing great, nothing bad. He has 6 wins by KO, 6 wins by submission. 21-7 record. I don't think and the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I mean, I'll take a Muay Thai striker against a journeyman. He might pick him apart.
Yeah,
He
you
has
can't
a-
go wrong with that.
Yeah, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is 15-1, 10 first round finishes,
Ooh.
15 knockouts.
Well, what'd you say? Kickboxer?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Ooh,
Yeah, well, Muay Thai kickboxer. You
You
know,
don't get a name Bang
Both.
Bang if you're not fucking cracking people to sleep. Okay.
That's right. He's coming in hot. Woo! Dang, you're coming in with the zingers. Hey, so what do you say, Professor? Who are you taking?
I gotta go with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, we have the unanimous consent. Consent is always
And
good.
he's a slight favorite, but it's not. I think he's It looks like an even fight. That 150, 125.
Well, is this a strong play? Are we putting it on the
No.
ticket?
Not as
No.
strong as the hot chick.
Oh, man, that would have been good money. Okay, all right. But if you want to go for something close, go with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Here we go. So now we're going to Max Griffin versus my man, Chris Curtis. He don't mess
Chris, the
around.
action.
Well, Max
Yeah.
Payne Griffin, he's nothing to sneeze at.
Woo. No.
You see?
Yeah,
did you
but-
see that one video of Strickland and Curtis go in the ring after this one dude flipped them off and they started beating him up?
Well, they don't mess
Mhm.
around. They're playing the game. They're living the UFC life for sure.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like I
take-
guess
I'm gonna
They
take
are-
Action Man Chris Curtis on this one. I think he's gonna beat Mr. Payne Griffin.
Well, he is the younger man, sitting at 37. So
Fresh 37.
isn't he
they
coming
could
off
get
that
it.
one injury? Isn't he
Well, that
coming
is
off
the
like that
prelims.
one injury?
All right, get off the
Okay.
prelim cards. Go to the main.
okay, all right.
No one cares about that one.
All right, Junior Tafa versus Tuka Tukos.
Tafa's nickname's the Juggernaut, bro.
Oh, my bad. You got the Juggernaut. You got the Australian mullet king, Junior Tafa.
But he's going against Tuco Tucos.
Yeah, from England. That he sounds like he's from Australia too, from New Zealand. But go
Yeah.
ahead. Who are you taking in this lightweight heavyweight
I'm
battle?
gonna go with Tafa.
Tafa's been injured for a while. He's been on some cards, and they have to keep pushing him off.
What weight
So-
class is this?
This is light
Light heavyweight?
Tafa,
This is
241 pounder against 206. So Tafa, he fights a heavyweight. He's coming down.
yeah.
He
been
he
hurt
was
for a while.
he's been I saw some pictures of him. He has like a little six pack going. He's got some abs showing. He looks
Because
in
even
good
at
shape.
heavyweight, he had good power. So you put that guy at lightweight. Here's the thing, though. If it goes to decision, if I'm Tuco Tucos, right, I'm gonna wear this guy, wrestle him. He's cutting in a lot of weight, right? Drag
Yes.
him down, get rid of that power. But I don't think it's gonna get that far, and I think it's gonna be KO
Yeah.
for the Aussie.
Who even knows if he's gonna make weight? I mean, that's tough. That's really tough. But so who are you? Is this a heavy take?
I wouldn't. I don't know who Tuco Tucos is.
Well,
Yeah,
he's-
let's stay
he's-
with-
He's 11-5, right? He
Yeah.
lost his last fight to Sterling, so that'll tell you something. And you cannot tell me who the fuck Sterling is. If
No.
you did, you'd be lying.
Yeah.
So he's not very impressive, man. I mean, I'm looking at him. He lost his last two fights against the other one. He lost against Sai in 2024. He lost against Sterling in 2024. So, I mean, this is by far the best guy he's fought in the last 2 years. You know what I mean? And he's a heavyweight with heavyweight power who's actually coming in shape. I think the only reason the odds are this close is because, like we said, he's cutting weight. If he can make the weight, he's going to be drained a little bit. But I think he wins this fight easily. I think you're going to get great odds even at the fight minus 160. But if you get a KO, that wouldn't be bad odds.
Man.
I think Junior Taff is a lock. Lock it up. The odds are wrong. Fucking Tucos he literally hasn't beaten anybody in 2 years. And the two people he lost to were fucking nobodies. Taff is
Yeah,
by far the
you're-
best guy he's fought.
You're speaking my language.
Lock that one up.
That sounds like a lock right there. Yeah. I mean, Tafa, he's fought on like tons of cards. He's been there, done that. He's been the main guy. He's
well,
ready
fought-
to get in the win column.
I mean, he did lose against Retard Walker last, but
that's still a better
I think-
fight than Tuka Tuka.
yeah. Then he fought also Sharif. He won that one by KO. He lost to the Walker one by submission, or he beat De Lima by KO. Yeah. He's a KO guy. He's coming down to a smaller weight class. Yeah, dude, for sure. I think that's a
Yeah.
lock. I think the only question is if he could drag it to the later rounds, Tafa's gonna be tired. But if you look at his last 2-3 rounds, 2-3 fights, they're all finishes.
Well, like Professor's saying, he's got a little bit of a six pack. Maybe he's got that stamina now. It's a 3-round match, a 3-round fight. So we'll see. I'm excited to see that one. That's why I like doing this. This makes me excited to see the lower ones. But Vitor Petrino versus Austin Lane. Any takes on this one?
Professor, you go ahead and start, man.
They both suck. Trino, he got submitted by Anthony Smith a few fights ago.
Ooh.
And Austin Lane, he's whatever. They both kind of suck, but I guess I'll go with Petrino. But it's I don't really have much to say about this fight.
Hey, man.
Well, go ahead, Ace.
Look at that lockup Tafa. Look at the pictures I just texted you in the thread. Tell me that
Okay.
guy's not gonna crack. And
Whoa!
Nobody.
I told you he looked.
Dang.
I know, and that was him a heavyweight, but he looks like goddamn, like what you wish Kelvin Gastelum would look like if he got off his fat ass and got on a diet and went to 170.
Junior Tafa's wife is like, oh, I need to start working out. This is all
Bro.
these chicks.
Let me borrow money so I could bet it on Tafa.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow. But do you have any idea about this next fight?
I'm sorry, which one was it?
This
Lane
fight
versus Petrino.
Yeah.
Well, I know Petrino is he is a big favorite, right? Vitor Petrino,
Yeah.
11-2, up and comer. Obviously, I don't know too much on this fight, but you could parlay this with Tafa. I'm gonna tell you that right now because you're getting great odds with Tafa, and you parlay it with a big favorite like this. I mean, you got a pretty good good size bet there.
Yeah, but I'd rather leave it out just in case. You know, I don't want to mess up the parlay.
Yeah, I don't know too much on this fight, man.
Yeah, so let's pass it. So the next fight we got
The Last Pirate, Morgan.
Oh, we got
Sherrier
Nate the Train.
versus Morgan, the Last Pirate.
Oh yeah. How the heck did I get up there? So
And
Nate
Nate the-
versus Morgan.
Nate the Train.
Versus
Woo, Joe! Let's go. So Morgan, who do you got here?
I don't know.
I like how Nate the Train fights. He always comes forward and brings it. I think he trains at Colby's gym.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and if you're not Johnny Depp and you call yourself a pirate, you're kind of a fucking dumbass. So, kind of by default, I'm gonna go with Nate.
Well, who calls himself the Train and doesn't come forward? I think it's a given, right?
Your wife gets trains.
All right, you've been muted.
Choo.
All right. So who are you taking here? We're taking Morgan, or we're taking? Is this a strong feel? It doesn't sound like either of you really like this fight too much.
I don't got a strong feel like Tafa.
So,
Nah,
I know you like
I don't have
Tafa.
a-
Get off his nuts.
This is probably
Ooh.
going to be like one of the better fights of the night. Potential fight of the night.
Oh, okay. So let's put you down for that. That's something we can look back at. The Train and the chauffeur fight of the
Chauffeur.
night. Yeah.
The Frenchie.
Yeah, Frenchie. All right, so now we're getting into it. So now we got Calvin Qatar versus. Hi, my name's Steve Garcia.
No, his name's the Mean Machine, Steve Garcia, and he's on a 3-5 winning streak, all by KO. So you put some fucking respect on his name.
My bad. But the name is so simple, bro. It's like Steve
Mean
Garcia.
Machine?
It just seems like a guy who works at a telemarketing company.
Not if his nickname's the Mean Machine.
I bet you he wears khakis.
Well,
That's
Tell
what
you
Jake from State Farm wears.
yeah.
Hey, that's true. What,
And Kelvin
what can I
Cater
say?
he lost the last fight earlier this year.
But
versus
he's a
nobody.
beast.
Yeah,
He's old.
He's
He's
on
on
a
a
three
three-fight-
fight
He's
losing streak.
He's
I
on a
think.
4-fight losing streak, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
And he
that's
tore his
brutal.
his ACL or something a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, he's 37
He
on
lost
his way
versus the
up.
Law. He lost versus Sterling. He lost versus Allen. He lost versus Emmett. I mean, after
Listen to the names, though.
Max Holloway took his fucking soul, he's never been the same.
He's taking
And
a
now you're
lot of
going
damage.
against, and now you're going against the fucking Mean Machine. Are you kidding me?
And you know the problem with that? All of those fights are like unanimous decisions against him. That means he's just like a punching bag.
Yeah, Steve Garcia is going to be there to crack him. I mean, he's on a 5-5 win streak, 3 by KOs, dude.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it is even odds.
Bro,
It is even odds.
Steve Garcia is 17-5, 14 KOs.
Ah. Well, you got someone like me who sees Calvin Guitar, and you're like, oh wow, the machine, he's gonna destroy him. But
Yeah, this guy, I like Cater too. He's a good fighter. He was a good fighter until Max took his soul, much like he did against Brian Ortega when he was on that streak. Those two
ooh,
guys have never been the same after they got their fucking ass whooped. Like that's an understatement. You know what I mean? By Max.
Well, let's hope Max can rebound from the.
I'm gonna say Steve
fight.
Garcia, lock it up. I mean,
Lock it
Calvin
up.
Cater, but if his name wasn't Calvin Cater, I would
Yeah.
say lock up Steve Garcia. So I'm gonna say lock up Steve Garcia anyways.
Absolutely, because I mean, when you're looking at Calvin Cater's record, it's like you might as well be looking at Tokatuku. You know?
Yeah, if you erase, look at the last 2 years and erase, forget the past, man. He hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
Well, Cater's taken a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Just too much damage over the years. Tore his ACL, and he's 37 years old. His body's seen better days.
Has Steve Garcia? Who's he beaten though? Has he been tested ever?
No,
Is this his biggest name?
This is his break right now, man. I mean, all Cater has is a name, and like we just said, he's one's on a 5-5 win streak, one's on a 5-5 losing streak, and then before that 5-5 losing streak, he literally almost got fucking ambulance stopped by fucking Max Holloway.
Yeesh.
That
Yeesh.
and the Steve Garcia guys, he's one of those contender series guys. So they always like to push them.
They're a little hungrier too. You know, they come in without all that cloud and shit. So, I mean, yeah, you get a chance. This is his biggest fight for him. This is his Super Bowl, man.
Yeah. Well, it is the third fight on a fight night, so of course they're gonna put someone they want to push, right? That goes without saying. But so are we putting Steve Garcia on the parlay? Is that a bet?
Lock it up, no parlay. Don't waste it.
Oh, that's gonna be a heck of a parlay. Those are two almost even odds, and then Eduardo.
You think they're even? I think they're undervalued. To be honest with you.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm talking about. But this one, are we feeding our boy Stephen Thompson, the Karate Man, to Gabriel Bonfim? Is that what's going on here? This
Looks
one
like
confuses me.
Well, how old's Wonder Boy? 42. Man, that is.
It doesn't matter. Steve Wonder Boy is like the opposite of Lauren Murphy, where they both look the same since they were 18 years old. While
He looks
she looks like a
18.
new car with 700,000 miles, Wonder Boy is the opposite. He's like an old pickup truck that a guy had. He's done every single oil change and done all the maintenance himself since 1982, and the truck still has the original paint job. That's what Wonder Boy is. And
Whoa!
look at the guy he's fighting. He's fighting Gabriel Bonfer, right? This guy's 17-1. He has no knockouts. He has 13 wins by submissions. You're not going to submit Wonder Boy. His takedown defense is fucking phenomenal, even if you get your hands on him. So you're not going to knock out Wonder Boy because he's not going to be there to be hit, and you're not going to take him down. I mean, he might, if he does get him, he's going to hold him down. But I think Wonder Boy wins this by points. Like it's going to be a classic Wonder Boy point fight. And I mean, he might retire after this if he gets a nice big win because he is 40-something years old.
Yeah. I don't even think. I think he's just fighting for fun at this point because he doesn't really take damage like Hader, right? Obviously,
No.
we're just talking about him.
No.
Not at all.
He takes no damage.
None. I mean, he fought fucking that one fight he fought against our boy who's damn it, what's his
Woodley?
name? No. After that, he fought oh, let me look it up real quick. He
Well,
fought.
Pettis knocked him out. Pettis?
How long ago was that though?
Dang, I can't even remember that. Pettis
No, I
hasn't
mean,
been
when
in.
Yeah,
he is
when he fought the Kevin Holland fight, that was a super entertaining fight, and Holland
Wow.
is dangerous, and he never touched him. So
Who can
you know,
say they
Tom-
fought Pettis and Holland, right?
and Woodley,
Who? He's fought like 3 different generations.
I think he fought Johnny Hendricks, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he also fought the fucking Darren Till.
Yeah.
He fought Jorge Masvidal. Dang, dude.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not.
Where's that music coming from?
Maybe it's the background on one of your videos.
50 states
Yeah,
in 50
probably.
days. The Sports Center crew is on the road to
Yeah, but I'm gonna say
Mount Rushmore State.
I'll put my money on Wonder Boy, man. I trust his me and Professor like fighting styles, and Wonder Boy is gonna stick to his fighting style. He's gonna be in and out. He's gonna point him. I mean, shit, he might. He's got good snaps, so he could, sneak in a knockout here and there. But I think Bonfair's on the rise. He's an up and comer, but his game's submission, and I don't remember the last time I've seen somebody take Wonder Boy down and submit him. So I'll trust Wonder Boy. I'm gonna go for him getting a point decision win, if not a slight chance of a knockout. But I'm comfortable him getting, outclassing Gabriel
Whoa.
and teaching them something about that karate style, which you could never imitate.
Woo, boy. What about you, Professor? Are you willing to go with the 310 underdog?
I don't really know much about this Bonfim guy because I
Yeah.
know I know Wonder Boy got knocked out by Buckley. He lost to
But Buckley has crazy power too.
Yeah, that's Buckley.
yeah. And he got choked out by Shavkat, but that guy's an animal.
Yeah.
And then Bilal and Gilbert kind of wrestle after him. But other than that, he always looks the same. So
Bro, I'm watching some of Bonfair's highlights on YouTube Shorts. He goes in for a quick little strike and then he tries to guillotine you and he's a submission guy. You're not Wonder Boy's not gonna get in there and let you fucking take his neck or he's not gonna get a single or double. Wonder Boy, I mean, we all know his style, man.
Yeah.
He got that Lyoto Machida style, which is super rare.
I mean, Bonfim's been on several UFC
And
fight
look, I'm on
nights.
the UFC homepage, right?
Yeah.
They have it's funny. They have a poll of who's gonna win, Wonder Boy
Okay.
Thompson or Gabriel Bonfair. 67% big favorite. Wonder Boy
Oh,
Thompson.
what? And that's the underdog just for the win.
Yep.
Well, what's it say for the Cater one? That way you can see if you trust the freaking fans, because they are fans.
No, I'd rather have something that agrees with what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look at this one fight here at the bottom. He submitted this guy in 49 seconds.
You're not going to submit Wonder Boy, especially in 49 seconds.
No. Well, that's for sure. You're gonna have to go the full. So are we putting this on the card?
I'm putting Wonder Boy on my card.
Whoa! What about you, Professor? Are you putting Wonder Boy
If I
on the
die
card?
with Wonder Boy, I could live with that, man. He's a.
I like Wonder Boy, but I don't. All these fights don't really matter.
Yeah. You don't think? I mean, I'm not saying that they matter. I'm saying for betting purposes. What the heck? For betting purposes, what are you thinking?
You get good value for Wonder Boy.
I know you get good value. Are you taking it?
No, I'm not. I'm probably not even going to bet on this card, to be honest with you.
Oh my
You're not going
gosh!
to take Tafa? You kidding me?
Why we call you? We shouldn't call you the Professor. We should call you the Mister. Doesn't bet on anything. You suck.
It's a garbage card.
Yeah, but you should be able to find some value in this. That's why Ace, with his poker hand, he's giving me a card so far. You got to pick one, brother.
Hey, if I'm going to strike out, I'm going to strike out fucking swinging, bro.
I'm going to go Calvin Cater on you at this point. But anyway.
Tear your ACL on me?
Yes, sir. Don't even say that. That's not even funny, dude. We got the main event. We got a big sweaty balls versus Taliesin Texeira for the heavyweight main event. 6'7", 263. Have you guys seen Texeira fight?
I saw him fight once. He's
a
humongous.
beast, man. And he's undefeated. Oof. He's got 7 wins. He's 8-0, 7 by knockouts, 1 by submission. Everything's a finish.
That makes sense. What about Derek Lewis, though? He's been on a kind of a roll. He's been, Derek
Lewis is kind of like, who can I say? But you're just hoping if he's motivated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like an out of shape Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, but well, and Crown is always in shape, so it's kind of hard to imagine that. But
Yeah, well, I
I
don't
don't
even
know.
know if Derek Lewis is out of shape, but he does go the distance. He just doesn't want to.
Come on.
It's not like he just gives up. He never gives up. I give him props for that. He could be dead tired, but he never gives up.
Yeah, because what's his name? The Teixeira dude. He killed. He destroyed the other Tafa his last fight.
Ooh,
And that was a big
yeah.
boy too.
I wonder how big he is. He's not as big as Teixeira though.
No, I
Not
don't think most people are over 6'7", dude.
6'7", 263. Yeah, dude. What's the max you can be for heavyweight?
265.
Ooh, yeah. Both these guys are pushing it.
And Derek Lewis is not going to have the defense to stop this guy. He just counts on we know that his power is going to carry, but that's all he's looking is for that left. I mean that right.
Who
And
do you think? Who do you
I'm gonna
think's cutting
go.
more weight?
I don't know. One.
I think
I
the
don't know,
big
man.
dude.
Yeah,
I'd
I
he's
say the
think
huge,
big
Derek
man.
dude.
Lewis. Yeah.
I say
Regardless,
I say lock up to Shera, but it is a heavyweight match, and Lewis has the one thing that you always want, right? A knockout shot, and ain't
yeah.
no many people with more power than that. So I would lean to Shera big because he's more of a complete fighter versus Lewis. But Lewis does have that power and can KO you anytime, anywhere. But Pallison's no joke, and he's probably the future of that division because it's kind of weak right now.
Ooh. Yeah, well, no one expected Lewis to beat Nacimiento, and then he knocked him out in the third round. So I don't know. Lewis is. I feel like he's resurging, and
No one
being the.
expected Teixeira to be 8-0, man, with all finishes.
Uh, isn't that the way it always is with the heavyweights? Though you get the
No, it's
one.
not. Not usually
Who
with
did he knock
heavyweight.
out?
I'm trying to pull up his fight history. I don't know why it's not pulling up.
Yeah, I don't know who it is,
Oh, here
but
it goes.
let's see.
No, my card thing isn't working.
His nickname is Chico Sheik Shy.
I don't
Sheik
even know how to
Shy.
pronounce that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. He's a striker, brawler, KOs. Uh,
One thing, dude, he has eight. All of his 8 fights have been first round finishes,
ooh,
and he's
yeah,
undefeated. So
brutal. Fonseca, Junior Dos Santos. Wow, that's hilarious. That's different league, I suppose. And then you got LFA. So Dana White's Contender Series, he knocked out. So his first real fight was the Toffer brother. So this is big lights for him, man. He was probably on the prelims for that fight with Taffa. That was on Duplessis.
Yeah,
Jeez.
on the Strickland DVD
But
card.
But first round, 35 seconds. I mean, geez, practically watching the whole fight there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 35 seconds. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Wow. Oh, that's Hunsucker. Oh, that's Tafa. What the heck? Yeah, that's Junior Tafa.
That's wrong.
Justin Tafa.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm way off. I'm way off.
oh, we know.
Anyways, yeah, so 35 seconds. That's basically his real fight. He did make it through the Contender Series. So is the Contender Series something you take into consideration? Like you said earlier, Dana White wants to push these guys. Is that something you take into consideration or no?
A little bit. It's kind of like it's kind of like Dana White's like new baby, and he likes to promote all those guys. That's like
Yeah.
O'Malley and Jamal Hill and all them.
Yeah,
He likes to promote the. He likes to give them big fights.
absolutely. Did you guys hear about the new house, the new what is it? What do they call it? The Ultimate Fighter house? It's going to be, what is it? Shell Sonnen? I think.
That's
No,
already
yeah,
like
no.
mid season, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I haven't even seen one episode.
My
Well,
wife's been watching it.
that's the way I bet she has. But that's the way I like you because you get to catch up. You know, you get to watch them one night right after the other. I hate waiting for them.
Yeah, but that's why the people like the Contender Series because it's like that without the reality show. It's just fights.
Just bing, 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 one right after the other, huh?
Yep, just like that train on your wife.
Okay, we're gonna keep playing. Okay, so Derek Lewis or Teixeira, you're taking. So Ace, you're taking Teixeira. Are you putting that on
Listen
your
to
card?
this. Listen to this.
Okay.
That's a
Here
rock
we
star
go.
for all the locks that we gave today.
Okay. Are you taking Teixeira?
Yes, give me to share
Okay.
too.
Just making sure. I wanted to hear it official, so I got it on tape. What about you, Professor? You got a play in this one other than Fight of the Night?
No, the fight of the night I said was going to be the Nate the Train one.
Yeah.
This one, I guess I'll go if it's 5 rounds.
What?
I don't think this goes
What's wrong with
past
Professor, dude?
2.5.
I don't know, man. He's different.
Being really gay today.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I think with ice and everything, he's really down, you know?
It's a terrible card, bro.
No, it's not. I just told you there's some bangers on there.
Yeah, we just talked about the whole card. It was
And you know what?
I'm excited to see it.
It's fight cards like this that don't have the big names because you're such a fucking casual that are gonna have some fight of the night bangers.
Yes.
Lauren Murphy's gonna come out and get a performance of her lifetime, dude, because we're talking shit about her.
You better watch it. She's on the card. She's on our ticket. Why don't we say like
No, Lauren Murphy's not on our ticket.
No. But the other girl is.
Yeah, the hot chick.
Yeah, Mora.
I can't wait to see Garcia beat the fuck up out of punching back Qatar. You know what I mean?
I'm looking for Junior Tafa. That's
Tafa's
mine.
gonna fucking KO this fucking knock the fucking Tukos into a fucking different atmosphere.
Boy.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I'll be honest. I wasn't excited for the fight until I saw it. You know, and then now we're breaking it down. The train. I can't wait to see Nate the Train land where. You know what I mean? I hope Kobe's in his corner talking shit too.
Ooh, that's gonna be a banger.
And then I want to see our hottie Eduardo Mora beat the fuck out of I smoke cigarettes Lauren Murphy. You know.
you know her nickname is Lucky.
Nah, she hasn't been lucky since she was 16 years old.
Yeah, and Eduardo's nickname is Rhonda. What the freak, Rhonda? Okay, all right, whatever. You know, not much of a nickname. She's not very creative, but you know, she's got her look. So go ahead. That's why she's a single mother. The lack of creativity, you know. But anyways, no offense. No offense to the single mothers watching the show out there. We love you.
I don't think there's any single mothers watching this.
All right, so we got our ticket. So to be official, I'm gonna throw it out there for the last time. If you waited through the whole show, it's woo. So we got Eduardo Mora, and then you got Junior Tafa, Mr. Steve Garcia. I got to be respectful for the teacher, Mr. Steve Garcia. And then we got Teixeira. Yeah, Teixeira for the main event. Go ahead. He's going to knock out Derek Lewis, and he's going to go with 9-0 and head up the ladder to
I think for the Teixeira fight, I don't think Derek's hard to knock out. But what Derek does do when he gets rocked or tired, which I don't see this going to getting tired, but he's known to give his back up and go to the ground. And I could see a choke or submission. Granted, you don't want Derek Lewis on top of you either. So
no.
I think there's one way Derek Lewis is going to win this, right? And I don't think it's going to happen, man. He's not going to win a decision. He's not going to win a submission. He only has that KO, and he's fighting somebody bigger, younger, and he's got the same powers. And usually they don't.
Yeah. Anything else, Professor? Anything you'd like to say? Or are you looking forward to
maybe next time we get Professor on, we could give him a fucking energy drink to wake the fuck up for a line of coke. I'm a fucking bump.
I'm so excited to have you both on, and Professor just like total
like we got
downer,
today,
bro. Gosh dang, take the red pill, man. What the freak is wrong with you?
Terrible. Just like next week's pay-per-view. Ugh.
Oh my
Next week's pay-per-view. Which one's that one?
He's been muted. He's been muted. Go
Which
ahead,
one's
Butters.
next week's pay-per-view?
No,
It's
next
the
week's
Mac
pay-per-view's
Dustin
pretty
one.
good. Holy smokes.
Which
What's
one's
got
on?
into you, bro? Did you get pegged wrong?
You know what it is, man. We need football.
Well, what
That's the fucking problem.
No way, dude. We're talking about. Is this guy retard? Is this guy tarded? I mean, I don't want to say it, but are you kidding me? Let me put this on the screen real quick. If
The next
if that
pay-per-view
doesn't
is
give
Max
you a
Holloway.
UFC boner, I don't know what does. Are you crazy?
Poirier's
Palapalsa,
2-0.
Kevin Holland on the fight. Fucking Patricio Pitbull.
What's
Fucking
wrong with you, bro?
Daniel, the Mexican hero, Huber's in a KO. Fucking Michael Johnson. Lock it
Hey,
up
hey,
right now.
hey! Don't give
By the
away
odds.
any leads.
Okay, but by then the odds are gonna be up, and Huber is fucking a Mexican fucking assassin, dude.
You should just go to Vegas right now and put it on Zubre, man. Before the odds come out, they say,
It's
"Sir, there's no
-345
odds
already.
for that. I want
It's
them. I'm putting my money here. Take it. You know." How many pesos, sir?
Might as well leave Professor over there and take a fucking nap.
I know. Deport this mother effer. Yeah. That you're telling me you don't want to see that fight?
I'll watch it, but how strategy when you're down 2-0? It makes no sense.
Well, when you're down 2-0, you make it 2-1. What the freak? You're just gonna lay down, obviously, and take it.
I'll be honest, man. I'm not that excited to watch Poirier and fucking Max again, dude. And Max is one of my favorite fighters. But I mean, how many times have we seen a mixture between Max, Dustin, Gaethje, and fucking
That's true.
Chandler, man? I mean, come on, we got to see something different, man.
No, yeah. It's like you go to the well too many
Poirier,
times.
Get Poirier the fight versus Poirier. Fuck it. That'll be his going away fight, his retirement fight.
I'd rather see that than Max. Honestly, yeah.
If this ends up at the White House, that something went wrong. But no, I like it. This is something you grab a beer and you sit back and you say and you just watch the fight. That's pretty sweet.
If Dana needs a matchmaker, tell him to get me on the fucking card, dude. I'll fucking work for really cheap, and I'll start on fight nights if you want.
They're thinking several UFCs ahead. You know, they got some things planned, and they gotta save these things. Like,
see, that's their problem. I'm not. I'm thinking like every fucking event is our fucking Super Bowl. That's their problem. Because for people like Professor, do not give a fuck about this fight card.
Professor's a fair weather fan. He sucks. He can't get up for a good match and a good fight. I mean, I can even watch the Panthers play the. I don't know.
That's because we're degenerate gamblers, though.
But so is Professor, but he's pretending. You can pretend, but we know.
You know what? You know what it is? His fucking wife is fucking probably sitting next to him on the sofa. That's the problem.
Yeah, he can't talk.
Some things are very different today. He hasn't talked anything dirty or naughty, which is not like him.
Oh, yeah. That's
even when we talked about the hot chick.
He put a little kid on his thing. He's like, how's this look, honey? Is this safe? I don't want – those guys are bad. I don't want to talk to those bad boys.
Yeah. He's like, be careful. Ace always has naughty pictures. I didn't even put one today.
Yeah, relax, bro. It's just an energy drink.
Yeah, what's up with the Rockstar, bro?
What do you mean, what's up with the Rockstar? We're literally fueled by Rockstar every day of our life.
They're the official.
I couldn't tell you how many. This is not recommendation for kids or anybody because we don't give health advice. But I can tell you how many fucking Rockstar.
Just financial advice.
Oh yeah, that's all we do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you guys ready for football season?
Fights. I'm really confident about the fights that I picked today. So we'll recap them Saturday maybe.
Yes, sir. All right. Anybody in chat, let us know what you pick, and we will go there. Thank you for the 134 subscribers that we got last week. So,
and if you guys, this is to anybody commenting or subscribing or whatever, appreciate it. If you guys pick my picks and you win, you're welcome. And if you pick my fights and lose, you shouldn't listen to me. So,
there we go. You shouldn't take advice from strangers. But yes, sir. We'll see you next time. Until next time, get your Angle Sports. Drink your water. All right.
And Rockstar. Peace.
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 Oh, geez. Fucking put in this.